Hello everyone and welcome to Renfrewshire in Scotland. We are just south of the River Clyde with the city of Glasgow to the north. A little bit of snow in the area. Not as fresh down in Paisley, which is the centre of this part of the world with its 12th century abbey alongside the town hall, built just a little later, 1873, the abbey built in the 12th century. Lots and lots of history in this part of Scotland, and more to be made inside the Braehead Arena, where the 2016 Gruyère European Curling Championships are taking place. Well, we're into the women's session 7 now of the round robin, and our featured game here is Denmark against Germany. Both teams still in with a chance of the playoffs, but both needing to win. Teams just being introduced to the crowd here. I'm Alison Walker and Kenny Edwards is with me for this one. So here's the lineups and a bit of a change for Denmark. The lead, Denise Dupont. At second, Charlotte Clemenson. Their third player is Stephanie Riisdahl. And after injury to Lenny Nielsen, the skip is Madeleine Dupont. And Denise Dupont promoted from the alternate. For Germany, lead player Pia-Lisa Schürrle. Their second player is Josephine Obermann. At third, Annalena Jentsch. And the skip, Daniela Jentsch. That's the German lineup. And the main talking point ahead of this game, Kenny, is the change in the Danish lineup. How do you think that will impact on them?
Yeah, thanks, Alison. I don't think it'll impact too much as we take a look at the standings. You see Scotland sitting top of the table and Denmark in 4 and 2. So still a great chance of making the playoffs. Germany 3 and 3, so they're still not out of it. But back to the team lineup, I do think the girls that they have out on the ice are just as good without Lena Nielsen. Madeleine Dupont herself a vastly experienced skip, so the change hasn't really had too much of an impact really on how they're going to perform.
So there are the other games, and we'll keep you updated on those as well. Monchite, Scotland, Czech Republic is the one that a lot of people will be looking out for here in the home arena. Scotland going well in this championship. These two teams are chasing them, amongst others, to get into the tail end of the week. Denmark with wins over Italy, Norway, Switzerland and Finland. 4 wins for them. And Germany beaten Norway, Finland and Italy. Denise Dupont, who's normally the alternate for Denmark, she's 32. Sister of Madeleine.
Godt faret, Lotte. Godt vis. Rigtig godt kaldt, Steff. Ja, hvad havde du?
The lead for Germany, Pia-Lisa Schürrle, 25. Started curling when she was very young. She's a soldier in the German army in Oberstdorf in Germany. Her mum actually won gold, Almut Hege, in 1988 at the Women's World Curling Championship, so good pedigree. This is the second for Denmark, Charlotte Clemenson.
så. 7, 8. Godt set. Godt spillet. Godt set.
She's from Copenhagen in Denmark and is a nursery teacher. And she's not curling. Second player, Josephine Obermann. Lives in Basel in Switzerland. She's an Assurance Academy planner. Not quite sure what that is, but sounds very intelligent. Anyway, there's the rules of play for you. 6 ends minimum, 38-minute thinking time, and we have the 1 60-second timeout.
Yeah, this is a familiar start from Germany. Don't really want to get involved too early on in games. They wait for the second half, whereas you'll see a lot of offensive teams really go after the opposition early on. Yeah, makes the takeout. Stays in the 12-foot blue area.
This one going on an outside sheet. And first game on the day. There's Stephanie Riesdahl, 25 years old. Stephanie, also from Copenhagen in Denmark. She's a nursery nurse. And plays out of the Vidora Curling Club. Melanie Jensch, third player for the German team. She's in the German army too, from Füssen in Germany.
Yeah, just does enough to hang her on. Annalena been struggling somewhat this week so far. Makes the hit and runs out of play. That's the kind of shots we've seen so far. Not quite managing to stay in the rings. And these half shots can sometimes put your team in trouble, especially if you're a top-end player.
These elite players are so accurate. Just the tiniest margins. And of course, it's still up to the opposition to take advantage. Here's Madeleine Dupont, who's the skip for this game after injury to Lenny Nielsen. Twisted her knee. Madeleine Dupont plays at Tarnby Curling Club in Denmark. She's a TV commercial planner at the Discovery Channel. First year on this team. Has a pedigree going right back to 2001 at the World Junior Championships. The Germans skip head up to the other end.
Meinst du, die ist schon normal? Also, sie haben
Also ich würde 85 spielen.
Drei Draws.
Mein Draw-Shot war ja 96.
Ja.
Ich glaube, das würde hier nicht mehr noch nicht reichen.
Nee, das glaube ich auch nicht. Also ich denke auch 85, sowas ist gut.
10 schneller.
Ja.
Daniela Jentsch with the trademark glasses there. 34 years old, sister of Daniela.
Ja, Linie!
She's in the army too and has 2 sons. Juggles all that with curling.
Ja, alles! Alles! Auf geht's, so weiter geht's. Wenn es gut, wenn es geht, wechsel.
Wechseln!
Ja, so.
Yeah, plays a nice draw into the forefoot.
Schön.
War 90,
Sehr gut.
reicht schon.
Super lange.
That one looks as if it's going to be fully covered. That'll force Madeleine Dupont to try and play a battering weight around this
Spil den 10, og så lige på.
long red guard.
Ja, lige på. Jeg tror, du skal ud og have lidt mere. For ellers så tror jeg, den tager fat alt for tidligt.
Ja.
Lidt mere endnu, faktisk. Ja.
10. Ja, 9-10.
Okay. Hun går ikke tæt forbi garden overhovedet, så det burde kunne lade sig gøre. Ja. Hvad er en 10'er herinde så? 95?
When you were playing, Kenny, how did you feel about the early start, the first game of the day?
15. Okay.
Take a bit to get warmed up, or are you? How do the players feel at this point?
For me, it was straight into the game, really. Some teams tend to try and keep things nice and clean and give themselves a chance to ease themselves into the game, but you've really got to go out there and take the bull by the horns and go after it. And that one's a disappointing miss from Madeleine Dupont.
Ja, men den kan sagtens komme der ind og skyde den ud, faktisk.
Is that the ice? Is that
Ja, i
just
virkeligheden
not
burde
being
hun
quite
måske bare
warmed
give
up?
mindre i, så spille den der fart. Altså skulle spille på den fart.
It's a little bit of both, I think, Alison. You see this one just not curling enough, the directional swooping coming into play there. Trying to get it to move across the centre line. Maybe played a little bit too much weight, but did pass the guard by quite a big margin.
So last stone of this first end from the German skip, and there you see the timer on the left. That's the hog-to-hog timing.
Easy.
So we'll see what the time is when it hits the hog line.
Yeah, we're looking for about 14 and a half. It's a little big. How's this one looking?
Manus, det sidste.
Yep.
Not dissimilar to Madeleine there. Bit of an opportunity lost for them as well.
Nicht mal anschauen, wenn
Yep.
ich sage, der ist schnell.
She knows that. Early days though. It's just the one for Germany. After one, Denmark 0, Germany 1.
Oh Mann, das ist stumme Scheiße, ist das.
Så er det dem. 76, ist gut für die Pier. Aber die Seite ist doch ein Tick langsamer.
So, second end. The featured game between Denmark and Germany. On the outside sheet here, so a couple of poor shots from both skips towards the tail end of that first end.
Kom igen. Kom igen.
Oh, a big mistake there.
Du bare lige ture og give den, hvor du er.
Don't really see too many clean misses at this level in the game. The end sheet E that we're playing on at the moment has been a little bit different to the other four here in the arena. As we look at the overhead, it tends to swing from the right-hand side to the left a lot more than it does from the left-hand side to the right.
Every shot they learn though, and they should be able to adjust accordingly at this level.
Yeah, both sides do get 10-minute practice before the game starts, so they should have a good idea of how the ice is performing. And there's another miss, and that stone will be replaced. They're playing the 4-rock free guard zone, so the first 4 stones of the end cannot be removed from play as long as they're short of the scoring area. The circles and the rings there, you see. So that stone is replaced. So 2 mistakes there from Denise Dupont.
Die Seite haben wir halt noch nicht viel gehabt, außer bei meinem Drawshot. Aber ich habe ja meinen Drawshot mit der normalen Länge gehabt.
Let's check on what's happening elsewhere on sheet 8. Scotland against the Czech Republic. And it's there. Skippy Muirhead drawing for 2. There she goes. One stone.
Yeah, Sweepers trying to persuade this one down. Have they left it short?
Also on an outside sheet. I don't know if that's a factor, but it's looking well short. So just the one there for Scotland. Mistake there too. Not quite the measure of the ice.
It was a rather strange one. Sweepers didn't look too interested in it, and then all of a sudden pulls up short. So sure Eve will be less than impressed with that one.
Back to our feature game. 1-0 here too, as you can see. Neither team showing their cards as yet. Very cagey, cautious play. With a few mistakes thrown in as well.
Oh, great sweeping by the guys. Really nice stone. Germany sitting 2 and really taking control.
And again, the power of sweeping there. You could see what it did. So there we have all the action. Whichever team you want to follow. And all the latest scores in the various ends.
So elected to just take the centre guard off, open things up, and wait for a better opportunity.
Thomas Sleeps, the Germany coach. Never gives too much away, Thomas, does he?
No, he certainly doesn't. He's vastly experienced himself. Been to many championships.
So the Danes replace the guard. And there is Ulrik Schmidt, the Danish coach, beside Lenny Nielsen, who of course can't play with that knee injury. We don't know as yet if it will keep her out for another game. But it'll be hard for her watching this for sure.
Yeah, Alison, it was actually during a game that the injury occurred. I had to go off after 2 or 3 ends.
It obviously wasn't something you can shake off. And these girls are so fit.
Yeah, there's a kind of split here at the European Championships. Some of the athletes here are full-time curlers, others are just part-time. Some of them even funding their trips here to the European Championships themselves.
It is a big commitment. Time and money. But of course the Olympic qualification is a huge draw for lots of the teams now at this level. Everyone wants to be part of that.
Denmark still electing to peel the centre. I feel that was maybe long enough to play the come around, but Madeleine Dupont just try and keep things simple.
Every player has their own routine, their own setup before they deliver the shot. If you're a golfer, a bit like a golf swing, where you build up. Guiding this one back to the centre line. Try and protect what they have. And make it as difficult as possible for Madeleine Dupont.
Så bare hold den lige på
Denmark.
helt til den er der. Så bare slip den til allersidst.
Yeah, a little surprised that they're playing the takeout on this one. Okay, it's rather fortunate. Ticks the top yellow, straightens it up onto the back one. What it's done now is push the other yellow into the open.
And it's the red one that's counting.
It's a good call by the,
yeah.
really good call. And Daniela just going to try and hit, maybe a roll to the wing. Probably don't want to roll underneath this and leave a double. Yeah, that's okay. So we have the option to hit and roll off the outside one. Play an out turn, tap back on the yellow on the centre line, or just play the cold in turn draw on the end turn on the left hand side.
Igen, den kører lidt mere is faktisk, fordi jeg synes, at den tager rigtig godt fat.
I think
Jeg spørger lige igen, om de har styr på indlægsfarten.
cold draw to the forefoot would probably be the call.
Vi har ingen idé om indlægsfarten? Jo, altså jeg tror, den er 10. I det kæmpe skrevet der. Jeg ved det. Ja, altså fordi den skal helt i 4 fod, så det er lidt nemmere at skyde end det lange rull her. Ja. Okay, vi laver tækken. Jeg kan godt høre, at der er ikke helt sikkerhed omkring det.
Wanting to play the hit and roll, which is the harder out of the three that we called. How's this one looking? Nope, doesn't make it.
No roll at all. Absolutely stuck there. Wrong decision, perhaps?
Yeah, definitely for me, Alison.
Maybe she wasn't confident about it, but that means after two, it's Denmark 0, Germany 2.
Just a few short years ago, Las Vegas first emerged on the world's curling radar. Today, it's the world's curling hotbed, with 2 Continental Cups already in the attendance record books, a third one ready to rock this coming January, and the biggest one of all, the World Men's Championship, coming in 2018. For complete details, visit LasVegasCurling.rocks.
You gotta be there. Las Vegas rocks.
You're watching live coverage from the Gruyère European Curling Championships 2016. We're in the Braehead Arena in Renfrewshire in Scotland. Good to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying the action, and this is our featured game. Denmark against Germany in the round robin. I'm Alison Walker, and alongside me is Kenny Edwards, guiding you through this game. Lots of action going on in the arena. We'll keep you updated with everything else. But this is the one we'll be concentrating on, and both teams still with a good chance of making the playoff stages. But both needing this win for sure. So let's check up elsewhere for you. Scotland against the Czech Republic. Scotland 6-0, topping everything, topping the standings, second end. Last stone for the Czech Republic.
Yeah. Anna Kubiskova trying to angle one in. That one just sneaks past the lot, and it might be a steal of 2. I think it is.
Yep, so that gives Scotland a very, very good start indeed. After Eve Muirhead missed to get 2 in the first, they've snatched 2 in the second.
So Denise DuPont, I don't expect would have came to these championships expecting to play this many games.
Hvor er vi? 8.
really
Godt,
has
rigtig
struggled
fint
to
med
find
den Yep.
anything
Yep.
at all
Yep.
in this early part of the game.
Kom nu, Jacob! Fortsæt, fortsæt! Okay.
It's difficult for the alternate though, isn't it? It's not like a substitute in football because you don't get a game every game. You don't just come on. It's difficult. I always think it's very difficult for them to fit in and get up to speed.
Yeah, it's a very difficult role throughout the week. After the final game of the day, all teams get a chance to practice on the sheets they're going to be playing on the following day, just to match the stones and check out the ice conditions. So sometimes them guys are here till past midnight and back here at 6, 7 in the morning. I think a little more practice is needed here.
Basic startet und dann reicht die Länge nicht.
9,5.
Another mistake then. Let's see how Sweden are faring against Switzerland. Sweden 5-1. And Swiss struggling this week. The world champions. Anna Hasselborg, in the second end, last stone.
Helt væk! Nej! Nej, nej, nej! Det er kun lige på. Ikke videre, ikke videre, ikke videre. Du kan godt have cornergarden. Okay, kom igen, Lotte. Godt forsøg.
It's the red away to leave 2, so 2-1 up for Sweden. Let's see if she can fare a little bit better with her second stone then. Saw that one drift, previous one drift through.
This one beginning to cut across as well. That's why the sweepers are trying to keep it straight. Do make the roll.
Okay.
Nice double, but doesn't remove the second yellow. It does line them up. Germany have got to be pretty cautious with this one. Don't want to run the red back onto the other yellow. Oh, sneaks it past. Great shot.
Nicely done.
Ja, ja. Und du hast den Drehstieg
Vi kan
nicht
ikke
nach
rigtig
12
ligge
zu
rundt
Ende.
om den der.
There you see the green lights come on, which means it is a good throw.
Okay. Godt forsøg.
So, will Germany peel the guard or throw another one in?
Das ist eine lange Guard, aber ansonsten hierher.
Oder abspielen.
Germany want to play
Eben, deswegen die Guard wegspielen, wenn dann.
on the centre line.
Wir sind 2 vor.
Denmark want to play in behind the corner guards.
Oh. Yep. Oh. 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 Yep.
Hej. Hej, Pia.
Ganz
Peeled that one on the inside. Just about does enough to get out the way.
Yep, that yellow out there can't do too much damage.
Denmark not even going to bother trying to look for a mistake. Run this end out and go into the fourth. Is this one going to hang around? Oh, just on the left-hand side.
It's a nibbler.
Ja, ja, also nicht Peel, aber schnell. Mit rausrollen ist auch nicht schlecht. Genau. Komm schneller.
So I think it was maybe worth a freeze
Als hinten im Haus.
on the back 8 foot.
Schon Richtung
But elected to play the hit, which just leaves a straightforward takeout for Germany and no real pressure. Hits and runs. So Madeline's going to try and use that corner guard. As you can see, it's quite far out. Even if you do get fully in behind, there's still a lot of room to negotiate round about it at, you know, takeout weight.
Så langt ud på hjørnet vi kan. Og helst til line. Ja.
So it's almost ended up working against her, hasn't it? That yellow stone to your left.
Yes. Hun får lidt. Okay. Go at me. Kan man til at køle en bil? Så er det op. Så er det op, Denise. Køler rigtig meget. Køler rigtig meget. Vi er helt ude på kanten nu. Go at me. Yes.
Good effort, though.
Træk den, hvis I kan. Godt med det.
So that's the question.
Godt set.
Good weight control. You see, although she's into the 12-foot scoring area, the red's fully visible from the other side.
And therefore fully gettable. And Germany.
Gleiche Länge.
Okay. Muss ja einfach nur treffen.
Ja, ja.
Machst du.
Played a lot of weight at this one. Hits and runs through. And I think we'll just see this one thrown away from Denmark and Madeleine Dupont. Keep a hold of that last stone.
Jeg spiller den ikke helt overdrevet fart. Jeg spiller den bare 9,5 og sådan noget, bare lige for at se, hvordan den falder her.
Yep. Folks out there that don't know much about curling, it's not just about getting 1 point here. They need to build and try and get more. And if they have the last stone for the next end, they have more chance of doing that. They can build up an end again and get on the scoreboard with more than one. That is the plan, and that's why you see that stone going all the way through. So 0 in this end.
Godt, kører alligevel rimelig meget.
Third end.
Sådan en. Ja, godt.
No points, and the score remains the same.
Det så sløjt ud på et tidspunkt.
Vorne 4.
7! Was hat der? 78. 7! Gut, gut, gut. Das 4. Easy, easy. Go, go.
Vorne 4.
Go.
Länge müsste okay sein.
Ja, ist gut.
Sehr schön.
Gut so.
There's the numbers so far in this game for you on sheet E. Just the 2 points, 2 steals really for Germany. What can the Danes do in this end?
Hjælp, Lotte! Bare farten nu, bare farten! 2! Helt ned i 2! Skal helt herned! 2! Ja, 4! Den ser kort ud! Hele vejen! Kom nu med nu! Med nu! Okay. Okay.
Das ist andersrum. Besser. Kurze.
Die ist schneller, gell? Gleich.
So Pia-Lisa, sure, the lead is 78% for the round robin so far.
Så længe.
4!
Så længe.
3!
Nur længe. Der kører alt viel. Wow. Easy.
Ho. Gut so.
Super, 4. Sehr schön.
Gut. Perfekt.
Well placed guard.
Kortere også okay.
Yeah, Denise DuPont, tournament accuracy is 70%, but I expect she'll be a lot lower
Skal ned 6, hvis I kan.
in this game.
5! Steffen! Yes, Pia. Træk den. Den bliver rigtig god, den der. 6! Træk den mere endnu. Lige det sidste. Come on, I mangler så lidt. Super farvet. Flot spillet, Denise.
Godt se.
Godt spillet, Denise.
Godt se.
So a good freeze. So it's the first time we've seen Denmark really get anything going here.
Linie.
Josephine Obermann,
Alles
she's
Linie.
75%. We saw her.
Alles Linie.
There's a couple in that second end.
Alles Linie.
So interesting call, they're playing the peel on these. What I might do is just come down at a quiet weight and catch the quarter stone, hold your shooter across to the left so you've got a double corner and push the yellows away.
Charlotte Clemenson, she's 79%. Just a bit up on her opposing number in Team Germany.
Flot spillet.
Nudges both those yellow guards away.
Yeah, it takes the yellow guards away, but doesn't really hold a shooter and keep a corner on the other side. There, see, you see Stephanie Rundle sweeping the red away. I would like to have seen that one stay just short of the house.
Auf die Centerline. Auf die Centerline.
They want it as close to that centre line as they can. Trying hard to sweep it there. Pretty good end result. We haven't seen how Russia and Italy are getting on. Let's head out to sheet D. 1-0 to Russia, third end. Italy skip Federica Polonio. Italy without a win so far.
Yeah, Italy really struggling, and the nightmare continues.
Oh, that's unfortunate for them. My goodness, that looks like 3. Still 3 to Russia. 3-0 up.
Just trying to encourage this one to curl. Oh, big mistake from second player Charlotte Clementson. So Germany just going to try and block that gap. They don't really need to do anything too fancy here. They've got one on the button. Could they steal another and extend their lead to 3?
And Lena Jensch, 74%. And one of these players in the 80s, which at this level you often do see.
Yeah, it's the only call Denmark have now. They need to move something. Drive these guards off.
Stephanie Rista, she is 80%. One of the better performers in this Danish team. Muscles things up a little bit there. What's the outcome?
Not a great outcome, Alison.
Let's check on Switzerland against Sweden on sheet B. Sweden 2-1 up. Binia Felcher. Swiss skip with the last stone. Swiss been struggling a bit this week. Lost 3 games, as you can see there. Pull level. After 3.
Yeah, that one maybe just over curling from Annalena. As we've seen from the left-hand side to the right, it does pull really hard on the curl. The only other call is maybe catch half the yellow and drive the the red back. It's just short of the rings. Not sure I like this goal. You've got to catch this one half stone. Doesn't really do much, to be honest. Just a straightforward guard for Germany. Germany not really under any sort of pressure in the first 3 ends here.
Yeah, they've got their 2 points actually without too much effort. Denmark need to start making some scores. We're in end number 4. And the other inch. 77%. Oh, the German skip.
Yeah, the line and the weight looking pretty good in this one. Even if they take a little bounce off the red. Don't need it. Finds a great spot.
Prøv den. Ja, 7,5. Køler ret meget jo. Det er vigtigt at få den der med.
So looking to maybe half the yellow stone, catch a piece of the second red.
Har du et alternativ? Og det var bare sætte den ned efter. Jeg vil ikke have den gule ned i huset.
So looking to maybe drive this one straight back. Oh, take it on the inside. Wasn't the most accurate of deliveries there. Catching completely the wrong side.
Jeg vil godt have haft den tætte der med. Ja, fra 17 da. Hvor er 17 får vi derinde nu?
Seem to be in quite good spirits.
Well, they know it's a long way to go. This is well wide, this stone, isn't it? You see it coming around now.
As we spoke about, Alison, this one will begin to swing really hard now. Have they left a chance for Madeline to come down and push that one? Probably not.
Difficult shot, I think.
Altså, det kan komme ind med en 11,5. Hvad tror du, du kan komme lige nok på? I det sving der,
tror jeg hit on the yellow. Just drive it back onto the red for the single point.
Den forbi her, fordi så rammer den røde. Ja. Jeg tænkte 11,5. Ja. Måske 10,5, for den ikke skrider for mig. 11,5? 11,5 tænker jeg også. Ja, så gør vi det. Den skal ramme alt, hvad den overhovedet kan se. Ja. Ja. er ikke mulig plads. Men der er lige akkurat det, der skal bruges. Det her. Lidt mindre.
So
Ja.
that yellow rock that is sitting on the button
11,5. Det er ikke meget.
was the first stone played of the end. It just shows how the importance of a lead rock.
So last stone of the fourth.
Looks pretty close. Just didn't do enough though. And another steal.
Just not working out quite for Madeleine Dupont of Denmark. And Germany edge ahead again. Look at this.
Just trying to encourage it down the hill there with the sweeping.
Tricky shot. There we go. 0-3. 0-4 rather.
Just a few short years ago, Las Vegas first emerged on the world's curling radar. Today, it's the world's curling hotbed, with 2 Continental Cups already in the attendance record books, a third one ready to rock this coming January, and the biggest one of all, the World Men's Championship, coming in 2018. For complete details, visit LasVegasCurling.rocks.
You gotta be there. Las Vegas rocks.
7. Vorne 4. 7. Braucht, glaube ich. Ich glaube, der braucht, Leute. Vorne 4. Alles ins Haus. Linie auf. Auf geht's. Voll durch, Linie. Voll durch, der braucht alles. Alles. Voll durch. Geht's. Ganz rein. Auf geht's. Wachsam bleiben, Leute. Ja. Gut gesehen.
So this time Germany not making the button draw, or the top of the 4 draw. What can Denmark do this time?
Yep, Stephanie. Giv lidt på retningen. Vi skal have den helt herned.
Denmark really have been poor for the first 4 ends. Just not getting the grips with the ice at all.
Træk den, Pia, træk den. Ja, Denise. Ja. Vi nærmer os stille.
This wing hanging a little bit and just pushing the other yellow onto the centre line.
Denmark with 4 wins so far in the round robin. Germany with 3 on sheet B. Switzerland have 3 and 3 as well. And Sweden 5 and 1, but 2 apiece in the 4th end at the moment. Is that 2 yellows counting? The last stone from Anna Hasselborg. Sweeper's working very, very hard there. Is it going to nudge further up? No. Score of 2 though, and gives them a 4-2 lead. After 4. Some players use the support, Kenny, to deliver, don't they?
Yeah, it's called the crutch. Sort of squares the shoulders up to allow for a more stable delivery. Generally more used as a training tool than something that most people use to play a game with.
Yeah, just to correct stance and correct positioning. And once you've mastered that, some players get used to using them, don't they? And just, it's almost a psychological thing.
Yeah, it's personal preference.
Godt. Super. Wunderbar.
Just making sure everything is clear, clean.
Du kan ikke rulle på hendes. Jeg tænkte bare, det var unødvendigt endnu, fordi den er åben. Jeg tænkte, vi godt kunne vente.
Yeah, so I like this call from Madeleine. They're going to look to play the intern draw, swing one around the yellow on the top of the 12 foot. So clockwise rotation.
Hvor meget? 7. 8. Wow. Ingen retning. Det er kun Stephanie.
It's taking a bit of time to move off the centre.
Ja, men det kommer ikke så meget desværre. Det er for meget is.
Okay.
Rigtig godt spillet.
Doesn't find the worst spot.
Stephanie. Lige på dem der.
Forward to sheet D for the Russia-Italy game for you. Russia 3-0 up. Fourth end now. Can Italy get back into this game?
I think they're looking just to tidy things up. And they have. Great shot.
That will give Skip and the team a lift. Well played.
So persevering with this draw around, taking a little bit less ice with this, trying to get a little more curl. See this one moving already, completely different line. Well, don't manage to get in for second or third shot.
Yep, a little bit of frustration there. There wasn't much the sweepers could do there, was there?
No, he's always going to pull into that guard. Is this one going to stay? It is. Now Denmark will have to make a play on this one. Top of the 4 foot. Look to hit and roll in behind. The red-yellow on the right-hand side of the shot. Just got the feeling that if Denmark can play one good shot, maybe they'll get something going.
Certainly haven't hit form yet.
Nothing going their way so far.
She knows.
Auf der anderen Seite, weil
Abspielen legt sie rein.
eben, wenn wir hier rübergehen, weiß ich auch nicht, macht sie es wahrscheinlich auch.
Ja.
Ich glaube auch hierher.
Ja.
Halb offen vielleicht sogar, dass wenn sie den Runback spielt, dass sie
Genau.
offen ist.
Ich meine,
wenn
wir
sie
können
so
auch über den immer noch
ja, ja,
irgendwas
eben.
machen.
Deswegen so.
Oder sollen wir deswegen dann auf die offene gehen und sagen, wir schießen über den, falls was liegt. Aber der liegt halt auch im Weg.
So Germany not really wanting to play drag to the left-hand side of the sheet. They want it down the centre. I think the draw to the
Aber der neben mir
edge of the floor on the right-hand side, edge of that red scoring area, would be the call.
Was braucht man denn da? Ich will den jetzt auch nicht tappen, weißt du?
Nee,
Also
ja.
lieber
Genau.
so.
So, ja. So.
Ja, lieber decken wir den anderen ab, weißt du?
Ja. Auf geht's. Einfach schön vor die Tee.
Ja. Ja, auf jeden Fall vor der Tee. Ansonsten, weil ich vorne im Haus, solange der besser ist als das rote Zeug, ist alles gut.
Ja, also
Your Team Germany here, you've got to be pretty satisfied with the way the game's gone so far.
Absolutely, they've not really been challenged at all.
Nur Länge.
anmischen wir! Ja!
Trying to play the come around.
Alles!
How's the weight? This one looks really, really short.
Wo ist er? Go!
Been looking for 14.5 to tee.
Freeze frei!
And then you see 15.5, so well short.
Langsamer geworden als im ersten End.
Ah, was 96?
Ja, im ersten End hatte ich auch 96.
Lifulos, så der ikke mere.
Jeg tror, vi skal derud. Holde den i sådan 5. Måske lidt mere faktisk.
Ich habe die gleiche Länge gespielt wie im ersten End und jetzt kriegen sie nicht rein.
Altså, hun gav jo i kanten af 8 fod på den her. Gav hun herude? Ja. Men altså, det er også en hane. Ja. Prøv at give bare en tredjedel ind i 8 fod. Ja.
Yeah, so the call is to play the in-turn draw. Use that yellow guard just played by Germany as some cover.
Hvad siger du? Lige fuld 8 fod. No more.
You can see the time clocks. Thinking time here at the European Championships, rather as playing time.
Plads. Plads. Denise ind.
Den
Kom, Denise.
Den kan selv.
Så er det ro. Hvis du kan. Kom her. En lang. Se op. Det er for sent.
And this one looks as if it's going to drift a little far.
Oh
Only
dear.
concern for second shot.
Ved vi det med det samme, så fryser der. Det er godt nok drøn vigtigt, at du får det.
Again, letting Germany off the hook here.
Der Curl-Stil, also
Line was perfect, but just a little heavy.
Weil es stimmt schon, weil ich im ersten End, ihr habt den aus der Hand rausgewischt und den jetzt nicht. Dass das vielleicht den Unterschied gemacht hat. Ja. Ich denke nicht, dass es langsamer geworden ist.
Da haben wir jetzt auch eine Auflage zur Not.
Ja, da wollen wir aber eigentlich nicht hin.
Klar.
Ja. Also.
Længere aus. Gleich. Lidt schneller. Komm.
Easy, 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 easy.
Gut. Nur vorne ab.
Ja.
Na da.
I don't expect Danielle to be short with this one.
Nur Länge.
I should put too much weight on it though. A little too heavy, but freezes the back one and really forces Denmark to score a single. No real opportunity to
Is there any way at all there they can get more than one?
No, I don't think they can squeeze that yellow. They can't see enough over the top of the red, so it'll be just a straightforward draw up against that yellow for a single point. The last stone of the fifth end.
Need to make sure of this too.
This one just needs to sit down a little. Does enough.
Yeah, got a bit of backing as well there. So finally, Denmark do pick up a shot, get on the scoreboard, and two teams go into the half-time break. After 5, it's Denmark 1, Germany 3.
Nu ved jeg ikke, om der kommer fartmeldinger til Stephanie, men på sådan en her, hvor der potentielt er et bagstop, er det mega vigtigt, at der kommer en fartmelding. Ja. Hvis der kom 7-8, der kom god 8.
First end, Germany with a chance to pick up 2 with their last stone here in the round robin. And this one from Daniela Jensch just drifting right through, so a missed opportunity. Second end, Madeleine Dupont electing to play the hit and roll off the wide yellow. Could she make the roll into the 4-foot? Sticks this one on the nose, so it was a steal of 1 for Germany and a 2-0 lead. Fourth end. Again, Germany having Denmark in all sorts of trouble. Dupont trying the run back. Trying to sweep this one down the hill. Doesn't manage to push the yellow onto the red. And it was another steal. So after 5 ends, Germany 3, Denmark 1. Russia, Italy. And Italy yet to get off the mark with a win this week. Trailing by 3. And this is Federica Apollonio trying to angle another one in. I don't think they've done enough. Is it 2 or maybe 3? And it's only a score of 2. They trail by 1.
Let's just update you then. Manchite, Scotland 4, Czech Republic 2. Switzerland 2, Sweden 4, Norway 3, Finland 2. And as we saw there, Russia 3, Italy 2.
Så er det måske en god idé at ramme den og rulle ud i siden, og så spille den til, ikke? Men i hvert fald sørge for at komme derind tidligt nok, ikke? Og arbejde med den. Men ellers er det rigtigt i forhold til at skyde. Det er vigtigt at prøve at gå efter de der runbacks. I den ende, hvor der ligger nogle stykker, ikke? Så gå efter de der stykker.
6-7% jetzt.
Dranbleiben. Genau. Schön wach bleiben. Zweite Hälfte ist immer besser. Schau mal, dass wir das so beibehalten. Genau. Ja. Noch eine Schippe zulegen. Genau. Genau. Und schön Stein für Stein. Das ziehen wir durch. Hallo, na klar. Auf geht's. Auf geht's. Auf geht's. Mädels, dranbleiben. Besen habe ich da.
There we go, the stats after the first 5. Key on there, the stolen points for Germany, 2 of them. And Germany well up in all the percentages. And 3-0, 3-1 ahead. So Germany certainly in better shape, but all to play for in part 2. Here we go. In number 6, welcome to our live coverage at the Gruyère European Curling Championships 2016. We're in the Braehead Arena, which is in Renfrewshire in Scotland. Lovely part of the world, just south of Glasgow. I'm Alison Walker, and alongside me Kenny Edwards, guiding you through this final 5 ends of our feature game between Denmark and Germany, and keeping you updated, of course, on everything else that's happening in the arena. Key games going on in this round-robin session 7. And both these teams still in with a chance of making it to the playoffs. And right now, it's Germany looking the better. What do you expect of Denmark here, Kenny, in this end?
Well, I'm sure Denmark were hoping for that first red stone to be short of the house. And that's not happened. So I think, as you can see from the ice, Madeleine Dupont's calling a centre guard. So they're going to go rather aggressive now. They're going to try and throw some guards up and wait for the mistakes.
Playing lead is Denise Dupont, normally the alternate. Sister of Madeleine. And if you're normally watching curling and seeing Lenny Nielsen, the skip, isn't playing in this one because of injury to her knee. So Madeleine Dupont has stepped in at skip. This is her lead player, Pia-Lisa Schürrle. 89% for this game, which is pretty good stuff.
Yeah, Team Germany really haven't been asked to do anything too fancy. So in terms of difficulty, there hasn't been a lot of difficulty with their shots. So you would expect teams and players at this level to cope with this.
It's well within their
no problem at all.
Capabilities. Well, it's pretty decent placement from them there. Second player for Denmark struggling in this game, 65%. Charlotte Clemenson.
Yeah, I would have liked them to have seen them maybe just play the freeze on this rather as the takeout. Squares that one.
Yep. Just not quite getting it together yet. This Danish team, they're certainly all very, very capable. Contrast start there to Josephine Obermann, 80% for the German second. Let's see if she can improve with her second.
And not much better really, Alison. So Germany just going to try and get some separation. And Denmark just not out of sorts this morning.
Poor execution and some poor decision making as well.
He gets the separation. Nothing up the middle for Denmark to hide behind. Like I said, one good shot might just trigger this Danish side into action. Here's this one. And just not quite catching it on the right side, and rolls out of play. So another chance for Germany to apply some pressure, and Annalena Jentsch elected to play the in-turn draw.
93% for this game, Annalena. So very consistent.
Yeah, it's a really, really good shot, just onto the face of that one.
Yep. Well played. Over to Sheety again. Scotland and Czech Republic. 6-N now we've reached, and Scotland 4-2 up. And Czech skip. Kubiskova.
Really has been playing superb this week.
A couple of wins, the Czech Republic. Not going to nestle in. Oh, nudges her second one away, and I think that possibly means it's just one. Yep, just one for the Czech Republic. Very close, but hanging on in there in that game against Scotland. 4-3, the Scots up after 6. We're in number 6 in our featured game, Denmark against Germany. And the German team certainly looking the more assured, more confident outfit in this game at the moment.
You've got to ensure that they're in the scoring area with this one. You do enough.
Everyone out helping that one.
Yeah, a little bit of panic there.
It's the power of sweeping and curling. 3 yellow German stones, well spaced out there.
Den skal bare være der, fordi vi skal til at have nogle sten ud. Er vi her, så kan næsten være lige dobblen, og rammer den for tykt på, så ruller den. Ja. Jeg synes, vi spiller på dobblen med 7,5. Skulle det være, altså worst case, så har vi den der, hvis den køler alt for meget i det her spor, så har vi trods alt noget der. Ja. 7,5.
Mette, er den der dobbelt?
Vi kommer til at ligge og rode helt derude. Okay. Jeg er i hvert hvert fald ikke så vild med den, fordi for det første er den lang, for det andet så kommer vi til at ligge helt ude. Ja, så vi tager dobbelt. Jeg gør lige dobbelt den vej. Ja. Så skulle den køre helt vildt meget, så har vi trods alt den første at gå på. Ja.
So Madeleine Dupont only 53% in this game. Makes the takeout, doesn't make the roll. I think the freeze might have been a better option with that one.
Nase würde ich nicht machen. Ja, lass uns darüber rollen, dann kann sie versuchen zu legen, aber dann haben wir einen Shot für 3, wenn sie den macht. Ja, ja. So, ha? Die kommen aber schon auch trotzdem, gell? Ja.
So Germany just going to play the straightforward hit on this.
Ja, rüber zu dem anderen.
Genau, okay. Auf geht's.
Obere Grenze plus.
Ja, ja.
Daniela Jentsch, 73%. Certainly better than their opposing number, but still not brilliant. She hasn't had to be too brilliant today to get where they have.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it does enough.
Ja, im Prinzip, als ob wir den Roll lassen oder den Draw.
This is looking very ominous now. Denmark could be facing losing 3 here on the 6th end, and you've got to say it's going to be a long, long way back for them.
Especially when they haven't even really come close to challenging in this game, really. You have to find something extra.
Så 10,5, det er fuldstændig samme skud, som jeg lavede forrige, hvor det skulle være rejset. Den ligger jo helt samme sted. Den skal bare lige have lov at køle.
She really could do with something happening here in this one.
Needs to make some sort of roll. Can't afford to leave it wide open. Really can't afford to miss this. Oh my word.
And that has been the story of the game for Denmark so far. What an opportunity for Germany.
I would be very surprised if this game continues into the 7th end after the performance here of Denmark, trailing what you think would be 7 shots to 1. If Daniela Jentsch can make this draw to anywhere within the scoring area.
Shouldn't be too difficult for her. Last stone of this 6th end. Remember, they do have to play 6 ends minimum in this round robin. And it's looking pretty good. And there we go. Look at those 4 yellow stones. Germany are absolutely delighted with that. They were more or less handed it on a plate, but they'll take it. They march on after 6 ends. Denmark 1, Germany 7.
Just a few short years ago, Las Vegas first emerged on the world's curling radar. Today, it's the world's curling hotbed, with 2 Continental Cups already in the attendance record books, a 3rd one ready to rock this coming January, and the biggest one of all, the World Men's Championship, coming in 2018. For complete details, visit LasVegasCurling.rocks.
You gotta be there. Las Vegas rocks.
There you see, fantastic view of all 5 sheets there. Very impressive setting for these Le Gruyère European Curling Championships. And this is the game we've been watching. And look at that, 7-1 to Germany now. There's the numbers, and in number 6 is a killer blow, really, isn't it, if you're supporting Denmark. Sore one in the 6th. And Kenny, I wonder how they, of course, silly quite how they're feeling, but do they try and just get some confidence back here, or do they still think, Denmark, that they can win this? What are they thinking?
You can't stop believing, but I think they know if they can maybe score a good 2, force the 1 in 8, they'll probably shake hands. And they just need to get something from this game in terms of, like you say, confidence, because they've been very, very poor. Just haven't got a hold of the ice conditions at all this morning. Error ring on the wrong side. We have seen this has been a very, very difficult sheet over closest to the barrier.
Sheet B, Switzerland against Sweden. Sweden 4-2 up. And it's the 6th end, and the last stone there from Binja Felcher of Switzerland. And the Swiss have been struggling as well in the round robin. Let's see how she fares here. Never gives too much away, Binja Felcher. But she must be disappointed. 5-2 now for Sweden after 6.
Yeah, Germany just going through the standard routine here, just going to peel the corner guards off. I feel the red on the right is pretty long, so they should be able to get around that and play a takeout. So they're going to take the short one off.
Yeah, we don't have to do anything too clever now. They just play to the scoreboard.
Yeah, peel that one away. Can't afford to have any lapse in concentration though.
This hasn't worked out for Denmark thus far in this game.
Godt spillet, Lotte. Godt, Lotte. Godt set. Så sådan. Godt set.
So Josephine Obermann being asked once again for the peel on the guard. Played really, really well this morning. And another nice peel from the German second.
There's the latest on all the games going on in this session at varying stages. And a hit and stick for Germany, removing another Danish red stone. So there we go, there's the standings. Scotland leading the way, 6-0. And Sweden just behind them on 5-1. Then 3 teams on 4-2. And Germany looking like they're going to be going 4 wins there. So a few teams still in the mix for that kind of 4th position, double 4th position. So the super steering it behind that other red guard.
It looks okay there. Doesn't pose too much of a problem though. But that might become a problem for Germany, losing that guard. So, slight mistake, but being 7-1 ahead, you can afford to make them mistakes.
Must be quite hard to keep up the concentration levels when you've got that kind of lead.
Yeah, so a nose hit. If the game was tight, you might see Danielle have a go at the double, but I'll just play the percentage shot. Hit and rolling behind the guard.
Is that always the case at this level? Do they never just think we're 7-1 up, might just go for it here?
No, I don't think so, Alison. You just play the scoreboard, keep it nice and sensible.
There's a what's been happening, she says. Nightmare game.
This one beginning to move. Have they made contact? They have, but it's going to roll away.
Den har lidt hen på midten, hvor det bare er lang tid inden den køler.
So they're just talking about trying to find a spot that it's not easy to play a double.
Well, the game between Scotland and the Czech Republic is a little bit tighter. 4-3 to Scotland. 7th end now.
Nej, tror jeg ikke. Ruller hun? Ja, så laver hun rullet. Skal hun også lave rullet? Altså, vi kan jo bare lægge knåben, sådan set hernede. Den der, hun skyder på den der uanset hvad, hvor vi ligger. Vi skal bare lægge et sted, hvor man skal begge. Det er bare åbent, den behøver.
And that's a really nice shot from Eve Muirhead. And that could be the end that makes the difference in that game. 7-3 now to Scotland. Going well, 6-0. Well chuffed with that one from their skip. Really nicely played here, Kenny, from Eve Muirhead.
Yeah, just right down onto the nose. Seen her miss a couple this week, but wasn't missing with that one. Absolutely perfect.
God retning. God retning. Det er vigtigt, den er nede bag T-line. Den skal ned bagved.
So, just looking for this one to be tucked in behind the guard. That's
Vi kan ikke lægge
pretty
den
good.
lige op til den dobbelt der. Hvad for noget? Okay, godt. Godt, Melle. Så kommer der kraftigt perfekt.
Den geht reinrollen.
Komm, Pia, dann kann man voll haben. Ist gut. Den machen wir jetzt. Hit and freeze. Ja. Hauptsache drin. Ja.
So Germany electing to hit the open one. Not really worried about the one in its sitting shot in the 4-foot. They're just going to play the percentage game, nice and sensible. And just pulling that one out. Won't be too worried about giving up two here.
So last stone of this 7th end.
Så back up. Så back up. Den har intet at ramme på. 9. Hvor er den? 9. Hvor er den?
Looking pretty good. Is it going to pull up in time?
She's okay this time. Looking a bit heavy for a while, but they get two. Makes the scoreboard look a little more respectable from a Danish point of view, but long way back. If there is a way back for this Danish team, it's now Denmark 3, Germany 7 after 7. You're watching live coverage from the Gruyère European Curling Championships 2016. We're at the Braehead Arena in Renfrewshire in Scotland. I hope you're enjoying the action. Great to have you with us wherever you're watching or listening around the world. You're seeing the best of the best in Europe at these championships. And this is our featured game between Denmark and Germany. And as you can see, 7-3 Germany. We're in the 8th end. And really, it was kind of all over in the 6th when Germany scored 4. Comparison of the two leads. German lead way ahead on every count. And Denise Dupont normally plays the alternate, been drafted in after injury to the skip. And really it's been an uphill struggle for Denmark in the whole of this game, Kenny.
Absolutely, Alison. Just not getting the grips with the ice conditions. Going down early in this game, and always chasing it. They've just not managed to get anything going. Germany, not really done anything too fancy, but they've done the basics well.
Denmark with 4 wins so far, Germany with 3, and if they were to secure a win here, that would be 4. So very much in the mix for later in the week.
Yeah, Josephine having a really good game at second.
One wobble, I think, in the 2nd or the 3rd end, but apart from that, good stuff. And there's the comparison, and you can see one of the differences. Orman ahead in every count with an opposite number in the Danish team.
Yeah, it really has been a struggle for the young Danish second. Used to playing lead, so maybe just the step up to second is just a little bit beyond.
It is a different role, Charlotte. It's a different kind of job as well.
Yeah, throwing the guard up.
Okay. Okay.
So what will Germany do? Will they just peel the guard clean or go after the short rock?
Wir können ja so spielen, dass du sonst den antickst und auf den rüberläufst.
Looks like they're just going to go after the short rock. Got to be very, very careful. Don't want to pick that yellow stone top of the 12 foot.
And the way she's been playing, though, you would bet on her making this one pretty well.
Oh, great shot. And makes the roll.
Been having a super game. And always making the shots, Kenny, just gives you that lift and that extra bit of confidence, doesn't it? This was a really nice shot. That was a really tight port. And there she goes. Yes.
Oh, that's another great shot.
That's more like it from Denmark. Stephanie Riisdahl. 2 good shots. Still a bit behind her opposite number, but that was really nicely played too by the Danish third. Maybe the players are relaxing a little bit more now. You know, the kind of game's gone a little bit.
Oh, and another great shot. So maybe both teams have actually woke up here in the 8th end.
This is a massive stage. I mean, there's a lot of tension. Wednesday, you know, Robin well on. So much at stake at every level here. Olympic points, World Championship points, points to stay in the A group. It is. Every game matters.
And that pretty much sums up Madeleine Dupont's game this morning. Just can't even do the basics.
War der Vordertee oder war der Overtee? Der war leicht over. Aber da haben wir was gemacht, oder? Ja, leicht. Du kannst gleiche Länge spielen. Ähnlich, ja. Ja, Vordertee wäre schon gut. Genau. Nur Länge.
So I think I've just seen this one thrown in the house by Germany. Oh, another great shot by Daniela Jentsch. Blocks the draw off.
Well swept and well placed.
You see the comparison to Skip. Madeleine Dupont down at 55%.
And Daniela, 77, is not what she would want either, but it's certainly been a good bit better than Madeline in this game, and we know she's capable of an awful lot better than that.
So looking for this one right round the outside to catch a piece of the forefoot. And this one looks a little bit heavy for weight and drifts right through.
She'll just want to forget this game totally, park it, move on. Last stone of this 8th end.
I could expect it's going to be the last stone of the game.
And safely in for 2.
Yep. And now 9-3.
Den kører lidt langt, fordi den kører lidt lige ud, og den tager ikke det der. Så det hammer jeg. Ja. Vi er enige om, det var det, ikke også? Det tænker jeg.
Yep. They're agreeing. Enough is enough. And handshakes all round, and a super win for Germany. That's quite a significant win for them. Takes them up to 4 wins, the same as Denmark. The final score, Denmark 3, Germany 9, and they were on top all the way through, Kenny, but didn't have to work too hard for it in the end.
No, Denmark really did struggle. Germany, like I said, done the basics well, and were now quite comfortable winners.
Wahnsinn.
Just a few short years ago, Las Vegas first emerged on the world's curling radar. Today, it's the world's curling hotbed, with 2 Continental Cups already in the attendance record books, a 3rd one ready to rock this coming January, and the biggest one of all, the World Men's Championship, coming in 2018. For complete details, visit LasVegasCurling.rocks.
You gotta be there. Las Vegas rocks.
So we're going to take a look at the game between Scotland and the Czech Republic. Scotland leading 7-5. So the familiar face of Eve Muirhead, skipping Team Scotland 7-5 ahead in this 9th end. Up against Anna Kubiskova of the Czech Republic. Somewhat a surprise package here at the European Championships. Czech Republic 4 wins and only 2 defeats. Scotland yet to be defeated. 6-0. So Czech Republic trying to throw this one on the centre line, looking for a steal. Third player, Hannah Slowing, just been asked to peel the centre. Gotta watch, don't catch the back red, but slight mistake. Does move it off the centre line. Budjisova for Czech Republic. The young 21-year-old. Trying to draw in behind that red stone that's just short of the rings. And a really nice shot. No messing around for Scotland though, they're just going to play the clean peel. So the 25-year-old full-time curler, based now in Stirling, originally from curling hotbed of Lockerbie. Pulling the guard off and opening up that yellow stone. The question is now, where do they put the next rock? Do they throw another centre guard, or do they split the rings? I think they've elected to throw another guard up onto the right-hand side of the sheet, cover the yellow stone. So Anna Kubiskova vastly experienced, but never been at European Championships. Played a lot on the European Tour. And that one just over curling slightly.
I think the hack should move pretty nice, do you think?
So, and I'm just asking for a hack weight of Eve Muirhead. Just try and push this yellow through. Probably roll to the centre line.
No, yeah. Hack, I think. So, yeah, if you catch the guard.
And there you had it. Not too worried if you do catch the guard. That'll open it up. Here it goes now. Beginning to cut. She's onto the back red. And have they done enough to spin it out? They've done enough to set 3. Things looking rather ominous now for Czech Republic.
Let's have a wee look at what's happening on sheet C. Norway against Finland. 3 apiece, 8th end. Norway yet to win a game. Finland with just the 1 win so far. Looking intently. Is it going to finish? It's good from a Norwegian point of view. Edges them ahead, 4-3. Acknowledging the support of the crowd there. Kristin Skazlian. Back to our game between Scotland and the Czech Republic.
So it's going to be a straightforward draw for 3 here in 9. Leighton's played the out turn. He hit it. He's only played 1 draw so far in the 9 ends.
So last stone of this 9th end on the Scottish skip. All seem pretty happy with this. No problem at all for Team Scotland, and the game is over. The Czechs hung on well for a while, but in the end, Scotland experience and superiority came through. Final score, Scotland 10, Czech Republic 5. And Scotland march on, another victory. Victory number 7 for that Scotland team. And they acknowledge the crowd. A few youngsters in today with Scotland flags and cheering on their team. Big smiles all around. A few other games still going on in the arena. Lots and lots still to watch.
Yeah, Bina Felcher trying to play the flat double for 2. And makes contact with both of them. Doesn't push the yellow far enough though. And it will be a steal of 1 for Sweden. And the handshake is offered.
Yeah, Switzerland just haven't been the team we've known this week so far, and that is a great win for Sweden. They're absolutely delighted with that one. 7-2 for the team led by Anna Hasselborg. And they're looking in good shape as well. So what of Russia and Italy? Russia ahead 5-2, we're in the 9th end. Italy yet to get a win on the board, trailing here.
Victoria Musaeva just peeling that Italian stone out. Italy probably just going to play the draw to the button.
Frederica with the last stone, Frederica Apollinio.
Sicure? Aiuta!
And these are the type of shots she loves to play, just the quiet bump backs for a single point.
Yep, they're still in there after 9, but only just rush of 5, actually 3.
Давай, да. Мне вот с этой стороны нравится возвести, потому что там немножко она такая прямая.
Va bene uno? Va benissimo uno? Va benissimo sola. Attente, attente.
Пол. Нет, 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 нет. Чуть-чуть пошире было.
Team Russia
Окей, молодец.
going for a tick shot, trying to push the yellow away from the centre line, open things up for them. Claudia Alvera
Linea sola.
for Italy, the lead player.
Cerco di metterle dritte.
Trying to get some separation between these yellows.
O la tenevo. No, 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 che sono dritte. Ok, buona.
Lines them up. I've got to think the double's fairly easy with that one.
Julia Guzieva for Italy.
Легче. Точно, убираем сюда. Вообще это вообще открытый. Он Он вообще не свалил. Окей. Не знаю, мне понравилось все.
Chi se ne frega intanto di questo? Punto, Steffi!
Stephanie Minardi, the 24-year-old second for Italy.
O linea!
She works as a waitress in Cortina in Italy. 14 years on this team.
A really nice shot.
Galina Arzenkina, 25-year-old, second for Russia.
Oh, great shot. Peeling both guards, rolling the shooter.
Plays her curling in Sochi. She's from Moscow. First year on this team, and they've performed very well in this European stage, this Russian team so far.
So Italy looking for a big mistake from Russia now. Russia leading by 2.
Brava. Tenta, le butti fuori,
So I wouldn't be really worried about the yellow in the house at the moment because it's not sitting shot. Just continue to peel that centre guard off. Don't like this call, Alison.
Oh, легко. Oh. Okay, хорошо.
If you could ever just bump that red back to the back of tee, able to use it later in the end.
Here's Georgia Apollonia. She's 28, curling for 10 years. She's a secretary, also from Cortina.
Yeah, Cortina, a spectacular venue for curling. It's hosted a couple of major tournaments in the last few years.
Here's Uliana Vasileva, just 21. Uliana, although 7 years curling. New Russian team we're seeing this year.
Yeah, so used to seeing Anna Sidorova here at the Europeans, but lost the best of 5 playoff to Victoria Museeva. 3-1, didn't even go down to the last game.
And Russia 4 wins so far in the round robin, so clearly those wins over Anna Sidorova weren't a fluke. Clearly a very good outfit. Italy still to get off the mark in terms of getting a win here. Come close in a couple of games, but just haven't quite managed to pull it off yet.
So again, nicely done.
2 good stones from the youngster and the Russian team.
Questo no, dopo la doppia, easy. Vorrei qua.
Still plenty of time on the clock, got over 5 minutes.
Se la porto dietro ha una doppia facile. Non è il momento di muoverlo. O forse di togliere questo. Però bisogna far così.
Calling a timeout, I think rather sensibly.
Sei sicura? Io non so se lei sa cosa possiamo fare.
Italian coach Violetta Galdat.
Su questa? Io vengo qua, lei fa la doppia con la gialla, eh? Mentre le attaccate e se le metto male? E se vengo qua, cosa fa?
And one shot they haven't looked at, Alison, is the guard.
Yeah, it's all focused on the stones in the house here.
Magari non su una tetta. Vabbè.
I'd be so tempted to throw the guard here.
Meglio giocarla di qua, che se vengo così non la toglie.
Russia would probably peel it. Then you have the chance of playing the double on the reds. Playing this. Victoria Musaeva has 2 chances to get rid of your yellows.
Italian skip, Federica Polonio. Also from Cortina.
Well, not a great result, because if Victoria Musaeva can play a double, the Yellowstone will be wide open.
Yeah, there was a little shake of the head from Federica there.
It's the fact that Italy need to score 2, that's why I think the guard was probably the call.
Yeah, this is the 10th end, remember.
Even if you'd frozen the yellow, I just don't think the tap up was the call.
Victoria Musaeva, the 26-year-old from St. Petersburg. There we go.
Yep, that's it. Game over.
Opportunity perhaps lost.
Thank you.
But great one for Russia again. That's them on to 5 victories now, making their debut in this European Championship. And looking quite a force to be reckoned with. They're waving to the crowd. Lots of school children in watching the action this morning. It's better than going to your lessons, isn't it? And I've just seen a super game between Russia and Italy, and victory for Russia. And Italy still without a victory.
Cosa vuoi chiamare? Si devono confrontare tra di loro. Non sa neanche loro cosa fare.
As you can see, just the one game left on. Here's the final score. Russia 5, Italy 3. The Russian skip cleaning up, and they'll go and prepare for their next game. They play they play Germany next, Russia, and we said we'd bring you all the action, and we are. This is the one remaining game in this session between Norway and Finland. Norway also looking for their first victory. Finland have won.
Yeah, Norway leading 5-3. So close to picking up that elusive win so far.
And it looks as if it's been a very close game. Finnish skip, Anni Malmi.
You're trying to make a draw around the corner. They do have last stone. That's a good attempt. Electing to peel the guard. I just drove the red in from the outside.
This is Julie Molnar, the second player for Norway, just 23. Julie's from Oslo and is an event coordinator. Julie Otto is they finish alternate normally.
Yeah, this one a little deeper than they would have liked. I think we'll see Norway just drive this red up onto the yellow. Cannot afford to hit that yellow on the high side in case you drive it back onto the yellow. It's, I think Norway need to really think this through. Maybe a little bit quick to make the decision here.
This is Annelien Skasman, 27-year-old from Oslo, project controller. 3 years on this team.
Puts it through the hole.
Tina Zuripa works in a bakery. Just a couple of years on this team. Everyone really does matter in terms of keeping your place in the A group and qualification for the Worlds. So those teams towards the end of the rankings, the bottom of the rankings, need to try and get as many wins as they can.
Oh, just does enough to push that yellow out of play.
Yep. Happy with that one. Smiles in the Norway camp.
Yeah, so I think they've elected to play the freeze. They're trying to force Norway into a mistake, jamming one, leaving it in the scoring area. Fair attempt, but that should be easily removed. Just play the peel on it.
Mr. Skadlian, 30-year-old, originally from Trondheim in Norway. Lives in Fornebu, but her curling club is Oslo.
You need to go hard on this one. Sticks that one in the nose. Removes the back red, but won't be too worried. Looks very difficult now for Finland to pick up 2 and take this game into an extra end.
Valentinan intervallit oli, ei se tiedä aikaa, kun ei se kuulu. Jälkimmäinen. Elikkä mennään ysillä tai se puolikkaalla rollit, niin pitäisi jäädä tuonne ykköseksi. Tuonne lotan puolelle. Kyllä. Oo.
Electing to play the draw round maybe with this.
And Malmi, first year on this deep.
Electing to play the hit. And this one's got a lot of moving to do. And that one's going to roll out of play. And just throw this one in. And anywhere on the tee line, you've won the game here.
Yep, and Norway on the brink. They're getting their first win here, Europeans 2016.
I think they know it's on the cards. As long as they don't put anything right on the centre line, front ring, they'll be okay. There shouldn't be a triple or anything on.
These guys do these shots every day. It should be reasonably straightforward, but adrenaline can push things on sometimes, and when you know it's going to be your first win, psychologically it's so important.
Yeah, even if this one drifts right through, it's going to be difficult to pick up 2.
It's safe enough. And there we go. And it's well played to Norway.
Well, I don't see we're going to make 2 out of this, Alison.
They've got to give it a go, don't they?
Yeah, even the great Markku Uusipalvoniemi for Finland, who could throw the big weight, wouldn't be able to get this yellow moving far enough.
What do you think at home or wherever you're watching? Is there a way? Finland need 2 to level things up. Is there any way they can get that? Apart from magic.
I think they certainly need a magic wand at the moment, Alison.
Finnish coach there just checking the clocks. Got enough time. Fluky shots happen sometimes though, don't they? Very rarely, I know.
I just can't see this. I can't see them making shot out of this.
So here's Ann Malmi of Finland with the last stone of this end.
How's this one looking? Not too far away. She made the double. She has, drifts through, but
that was such a good effort, you have to say. But she was right up against it. That was one of the most difficult shots you could imagine. And it's victory for Norway. Yep, she's pretty happy with that. Final score, Norway 6, Finland 3. Cuddles all round. Disappointment for Finland. Close game, pushed them all the way. But Norway get their first win in this round robin. A very excited crowd enjoying the finish of that game. They're in to watch the next session. Schools from all over Scotland are here at these European Championships and are getting very excited indeed about what's to come, what's happened and what's to come.
So our feature game between Denmark and Germany, 6th end. And Madeleine Dupont not really getting anything going here, which left Daniela Jantsch an opportunity to draw for 4, which she made to extend the lead in the game. 7th end. Finally, Denmark sitting 1, and Denmark with a chance to pick up the deuce, which was made easily. This one just pulling up in time. 8th end, and Daniela Jantsch with a free draw for 2 points. And this one right down into the scoring area. And a score of 2. Not long after that, Denmark said, enough's enough. Germany 9, Denmark 3 was the final score on sheet E.
So there's the scores from the other games. Scotland 10, Czech Republic 5, Switzerland 2, Sweden 7, Norway 6, Finland 3, and Russia 5, Italy 3. So after session 7, this is how it's looking. Scotland through at the top, 7 wins, no losses. Sweden 6-1, Russia 5-2, and Czech Republic and Denmark with a chance 2 on 4 and 3, as is Germany and possibly Switzerland as well. The only team without a win is Italy. Congratulations on the win. How do you feel you played?
Well, I feel that we played a lot better than the other games, and we finally got a good team performance on the ice, and I'm very much relieved we could win this game.
What do you think made the difference?
I think today we had our draw weight under control, especially our lead second and third. And although I was struggling a little bit, they kind of pulled up our performance very much.
And what about that sixth end?
Well, that sixth end was just, that sealed the deal, I guess, and it was a relief, so yeah.
And overall assessment of your position?
Well, I just hope we can make it to the playoffs, but right now we just sealed the world qualification, and now we can step forward to that. Yeah.
Well played, well done. Thank you. That's well done to the German skip. That's it from Kenny Edwards and me, Alison Walker. We'll see you for more action from the next session. Bye for now.